Hello, everybody. Welcome to Same Spirit Gaming. My name is Matt,
And I'm Jordan.
and I'm playing Earthlock still.
Woohoo!
So who is this dude that looks like he's shooting an invisible gun? When does the tournament start? Open shortly. Okay. Whatever.
He did not explain what he's doing.
Yeah, no. But apparently he's the arena master. Alright. Apparently we need to go investigate some sort of crash that happened at the one temple thing.
Oh, that was... I thought that was the temple for some reason, but I guess that's the arena.
Yeah.
There he is.
So, which way would the temple be? Looks like where that circle is there. Okay.
Okay. Must have been a loud crash.
So I should probably go kind of in this direction.
Yeah. Ooh, Speedy Bean.
Let me
Nice.
capture these guys. Oh, and happened to get within range of an enemy. Oh well.
Yeah, it's just one. Compared to last episode where every enemy was like 10 different ones.
Yeah. I may
Nice.
have actually
Yeah.
slightly needed some HP restored.
Whoa.
I am somewhat intentionally combining enemies into these battles, though, because the more enemies are in a battle, the more, like, of an experience bonus that I get.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Okay, nobody really needs too much healing in particular. I'm just gonna try and get rid of a few enemies and leave it
Yeah.
at that. And then there's that elemental enemy with the really slow attack.
Water mirror. Oh, wow, it's gone.
Yeah, it also said it was poisoned by Ammon's attack, or is that Nart that got poisoned just now?
Oh, that makes sense. But the text was on the enemy. That's why it was.
Yeah. No. Okay. Apparently Ammon can poison enemies now.
Weird. Maybe that was one of the skill things you added. I don't know.
Hold up. There's like a second page of abilities for Nart. I'm trying to figure out how to. Oh, okay. So if I use the D-pad up, it cycles through those. So apparently he also has silence now, which I probably gained from spending the talent points and whatnot.
That could be really useful against a boss or something.
Assuming it works.
Yeah.
Last boss I tried something like that on, it didn't work.
Poisoned, yeah. So, okay, he can poison now.
That does get me curious. What exactly did I give him that would have poisoned anything? No. It doesn't seem like it's in here. I don't know.
Here's a reference for you. Let's see if you know what it is. He can poison now? He can poison now? He can poison now! It was the Star Wars trailer. They can fly now? They can fly now! Although, now that I think about it, that's like a 5-year-old reference, if you can believe it. That's when the last Star Wars movie came out.
Not sure how I feel about these fire guys. They look pretty tough. Maybe I should get rid of the other enemies first?
Well, you did about half in one attack. It's not bad. Speaking of time being weird, there are kids that are turning 18 this year, and they were born in 2006. That is weird.
Okay, not real sure which enemy I should be attacking, or even which one I'm aiming at. Change up the perspective a little bit here. I know, Olia could use a little bit of healing.
Well, oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I don't know if I like this dude that's like buffering the enemies here.
Giving them shields and whatnot. It might be kind of early, but I feel like once we get to the temple, there will be more story stuff. So I could bring out the verse of the day here. So this is pretty short one. Very short one, I should say. This is Matthew 7, verse 12. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and read it out here. So, and it starts with so. So in everything, do to others what you would have them do to you, for this sums up the law and the prophets. The reason I highlighted just that verse was because, I mean, every Christian, of course, and probably even non-Christians are aware of what many call the golden rule, and everything do to others what you would have them do to you. But it's kind of the second part I think we could talk about a little bit more. For this sums up the law and the prophets. So there's all these laws that the people of Israel followed in the Old Testament. And we've talked about some of them on the show. But basically, Jesus is coming to fulfill all of these prophecies. And the laws that they had might seem barbaric to us now. But that's because they had all these laws for a, how do I put it, a more morally immature world. So they, like the people of Israel had eye for an eye, whereas the other nations around them had like eye for your life. Like, you take out my eye, I'm going to kill you. And at first it's like, no. It needs to be equal, eye for an eye. So that was a kind of morally a step up from the rest of the nations. Now, with Jesus here, he's taking it even one step further. If someone, slaps one cheek, turn the other cheek to them. And so that's that's a huge step up. So basically, this verse, even though it's so short, that little phrase, for this sums up the law and the prophets, all the laws of the people of Israel are leading up to this rule: do to others what you would have them do to you. Which is just, again, like, you can look at the rest of the world at that time, it's just completely opposed to everything people did or, believed in, basically. And the prophets, of course, too. So all the laws, all the prophets of the old world lead up to this rule. So I don't know, it's kind of really mind-blowing and interesting. That's like It's just a gradual progression up until this. It's it's planned all along, so pretty cool.
Yeah, and like in a way, there's also just the sense that the kind of the heart or the soul, you might say, of all the Old Testament laws was basically summed up in that phrase.
Yeah.
To do to others as you would have them do to you.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, there were a bunch of other kind of maybe details within that, you might say, about, what was considered just or righteous by God in specific situations. But the summary of all of those situations was essentially what Jesus said in the passage you just quoted.
That is well said. I think better than what I was talking about, but yeah, that's true. I mean, of course, there's laws like eating kosher and things that are semi-unrelated, but yeah, sum it all up, and that's kind of what you get. And what are these things?
Well, I mean, we saw some of these near the end of the last Earthlock.
Oh, that's right.
Episode.
Now I do remember. Yeah. Rock crabs.
Yeah, they looked real big and imposing and scary, but then it's like, oh, they're not actually that bad.
Oh, it's called Desert Crabbler.
Why Crabbler? I have no idea. Unless there's something like related to that with it, because the fact that it's called Crabbler also makes me think of Pokemon, specifically the one known as Kingler.
Oh yeah. What's the previous evolution? Krabby?
Krabby, yeah.
Yeah, Krabby.
Krabby and Kingler.
All right, so speaking of Pokemon, if you were to play one, well, okay, two questions. First of all, what is your favorite that you've played? And secondly, if you were to play one on the show, which one would you pick?
Because
they might have two different answers. But.
Honestly, I've only really, I'd say fully played through, I think even just Gen 1 and 2.
Okay, yeah.
And some spin-off games, but...
Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, you could play a spin-off game, too.
But, yeah, out of the two of those, I mean, second gen, I'd have to say, was overall better.
I agree, 100%.
I mean, just with the way the battle mechanics worked, I don't know, there's a whole bunch of different ways that it was just a bit of an upgrade, including post-game.
Yeah, being able to go back to, was it Kanto?
Yeah.
Well, being able to go back to the other land, that was huge, and I don't think they ever did that again. Could be wrong.
I can't remember for sure.
Yeah, I haven't played the recent ones, so not sure either.
They do try and generally include some Pokemon from the previous generations, but they're not in a different area of the game.
Right, yeah. Yeah, it's funny. I played my first Pokemon game was Pokemon Blue. Then I got Pokemon Silver, and then Ruby, I believe. And then I just didn't really keep track that much. And then I think in the DS I played. Well, actually, I got back into it when they remade. Well, of course, Fire Red and Leaf Green I played too. But when they remade Silvers, they remade Gen 2. So Soul Silver, Heart Gold. Those were pretty awesome games. And I think someone gave me Black and White, but I didn't play it that much. But yeah, if I was going to play one on the show, I think... I don't know, maybe I'd have to think about it a little bit. It would be, like, ideally, I think I'd play Soul Silver or Heart Gold, but I don't know how hard it is to capture that gameplay.
Yeah. If only there was something like Pokemon Stadium nowadays where you could, you know, just, I don't know, relatively easily play those games on a console.
Right. There is that new game, I don't know if you've heard about it. It's not going to be new anymore when this comes out, but Pal World.
Yeah.
I have not played that. I don't know anything about it, but I just heard people saying it's like Pokemon with guns.
Oh, hey.
Oh, finally.
We were just wondering about her.
Yeah. Took a long time.
From Suvia, from the House of the Great Wave. Wasn't it Great Wave people that we suspected took Benjo?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, finally.
I think we need to still find a way down there. I can't just jump off the cliff.
Too bad. Ooh. Bunch of enemies.
Okay, I think I'm gonna just get rid of these beetle dudes first, maybe. Okay. I guess my attacks are dealing less damage just because it, like, level scales the enemies depending on what area you're in.
Huh.
Or something like that.
Okay.
That's the only good reason I could come up with.
Yeah.
For something like that happening.
Different areas, different levels. Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna do much. Okay. And maybe I'll deal some more damage to the other ones instead. Okay. That one is gone. Nart needs a bit of healing. Yeah, I don't know for sure if Pal World as a whole is in trouble as of yet, but Pokemon is looking into possible lawsuits.
Yeah. Maybe some of that will be in progress when it's released.
Yeah, the last I saw as we're recording this was actually something related to, like, maybe they are actually officially taking action against someone who modded Pal World to basically include just straight up Pokemon.
Oh, okay. So it's a modder that is copying, not actual.
But it's not entirely... I don't know. It doesn't seem entirely certain yet if that's going to be the full and only extent of any action on Nintendo's part.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh, he's cloaked. I assume that makes it harder to hit him. Interesting. What the... Oh, like I can't even target him at all.
Jeez, what are you supposed to do?
Block
Block until he's visible.
Let me go ahead and cure Ammon here of the poison that I accidentally inflicted upon him. Now is he... No, there's a full couple of turns that he's cloaked. Good grief.
I think... Don't you have a block? I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah, if I go over here, I can just hit rest, I think.
Man.
Haste on himself.
You should figure out how to get that ability.
Yeah, I mean, that might be one that I can get later on. I don't know. Now he's got the buffer back up. Dude doesn't really seem to be attacking, though.
Yeah.
Ah, never mind. Okay. Well, at least I can hit him now, maybe. Let me try this. Aha, now he's bleeding.
There we go. Nice.
Yeah, sure, give yourself more turns so that you bleed more. Also, I'm wondering to myself, is the money in this game supposed to be pronounced dollar? I mean, that is a potential way that it could be pronounced.
Yeah, true. I'm not sure. But now we should call it that.
Okay, I do have both of these enemies in here. I'm gonna wait on any possible healing.
Yeah.
Because I think pretty soon he'll be able to do the special, like, just heal everybody kind of thing.
Right. That'll be useful.
But I might also wait until the next fight to do that. Subdue. Oh, great. Ammon's stunned. That completely... I don't know. That throws a wrench in my plans, but whatever. Does the stabbing strike deal any more damage than the slashing strike? It doesn't seem like it. At least not outright.
Maybe it depends on the enemy. I don't know.
Eh.
Club.
I mean, I know it does depend on the enemy, because some of them will have a particular weakness to a certain type of attack.
Yeah.
Got a couple of fire cores from that. So I don't think I need to go in there, at least not at the moment. I would think I want to head down further.
Yeah. Find the lady.
That's a new enemy type. The lantern-looking thing.
I like it.
Oh, it's literally Red Armory Lantern. Alright.
Okay, it's gone.
So I have noticed that I can have both Ammon and Nart do, like, super ability things.
Oh.
Once that gauge charges up. I wonder if it's like I think I noticed Nart had a different thing that could have taken 2 points or whatever. Hello.
Oh, okay.
What
Something
is this?
for Ammon?
Charge Omri Attractor. Oh, hey.
What did that do?
I assume I needed that to activate this.
Okay.
So, new room thing unlocked. I'm looking at the time. Shall we end the episode here?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. I'll be looking at talents and stuff in between episodes.
Yeah.
Since all the characters got up to level 6.
Sweet.
All right. Well, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll see you soon for another video.
Yeah. We'll see what happens with, I don't remember her name, sorry. The girl at the bottom of the cliff.
Yeah, I can't remember at the moment right now either, but hopefully we'll find out in the next episode.
Find out what her name is in the next episode.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.